Hello and welcome to the New Age Geek channel. If you're new here, build an inclusive space with people of all walks of the power of friendship, magic, and tabletop role-playing games. Tonight we have Forging Fates 2 Shifting Sands. That's going to be a little bit of a thing to get used to doing. I'm going to sprint that and do the things. Anyways, quick round table to introduce everyone since this is a new show with a new cast. Starting off with Doug, go ahead.
Me? Hi, I'm Douglas. I'm Tales of Pantheons on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and of course, Twitch. I am a voice actor, writer, self-proclaimed funny man, and I run a Scion stream every other week on Tuesdays. Yeah. Oh,
Jake.
and I'm playing Abe.
Yeah, that's good. Jake, go.
Okay, all right. So I'm long confused. I am Jake. I am the writer and developer of Frontiers, the TTRPG open source, free to access and build upon system. I also publish D&D works, and I appear on all sorts of projects all over the place. And that's what I do.
The always lovely Cam.
It's me, Vampire Camille. You can find me here on Twitch and TikTok and even Instagram. My Twitch and TikTok are vampire_Camille, and my Instagram is vampire Camille TTV. I am playing the ever mischievous Mac.
And my hetero life mate Tech.
What's up, everybody? My name is Tech Frost. I play Fog. You'll hear more about my stuff after the session, but much love, everybody.
Am I the only one here who's watched Jay and Silent Bob movies?
Yes.
Of
course, we've all seen Jay and Silent Bob.
Okay.
What the fuck?
That's what Jay always calls Silent Bob, my hetero life mate.
Yes, I know that. But why am I Silent Bob?
I know, I'm the fat one, so I'm Silent Bob, but
I mean,
Okay, cool. You said it. So there we go.
no, man. Anyways,
You're not fat. You're stop that.
anyway. Okay, if you're catching us on YouTube, thank you so much for watching us on YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to those things because it really helps us out with the algorithm. If you're watching us on Twitch, don't forget you have Amazon Prime. If you like what we're doing here and want to support us, Amazon Prime's the way to do it. It's free for you and helps us out. So thank you guys. We love you, geeks. That being said, let's dive into tonight's episode of Shifting Sands. Okay. Who would like to do the recap for today?
Ooh.
Yes, Cam.
Me.
It's almost like
Me.
we had this
I can
planned
do
out
it.
beforehand.
No, you're crazy.
Why the fuck would you ask anyway?
Because it's the flow of it's the flow.
This is like whenever people say this is where the magic happens. Usually people say that ironically, not unironically.
I am the magic.
Yes. So
Sure, Jack.
the first episode had us setting the scene, kind of going over how Sammy and Raynor raised their titans. The city of Vasselheim is absolutely nowhere to be found. And the new pirate queen, I don't know if we gave her a name yet, but that's okay. She has raised, I believe you called it her elemental?
She is controlling the seas, yes.
Ah, yes, okay.
Whether that means she raised her or not is not.
And so, you know, people are losing faith in every and anything. And then we set the scene on a kind of bustling city in the port city in the continent of like the is it a continent, correct?
Marquette is a continent, yes.
Yeah, the continent of Marquette. And we intro Marvel and Fog, who are a very unlikely duo. We've got a wonderful Grung with a lightning launcher. A Throg, if you will, and then we've got Marvel, who is very sciencey, a doctor, and they meet up with me and Doug's characters, Mac and Abe, in the Salty Pearl, which is essentially the fantasy version of a dive bar, because apparently it smells like one. And so, as we're there, making acquaintances, in walks the douche canoe known as Purell. We're gonna call him hand sanitizer now. I ain't doing that the most for that. And we got into quite the fight, and a wyvern at some point shows up and almost kills poor Marvel. And Mac has a nightmare sequence describing essentially some sort of future event where, as far as she knows, this ASMR is involved, and it could lead to destructions of people, everyday civilians. And last we left, they were heading out of, it's Shamal, right? Shamal. And, they discover Mac's dead bandmates just off the side of the road.
Okay.
How am I doing? I blacked out.
You did amazing. Take a point of
thank you.
inspiration.
Thank
That
you.
inspiration point can be used anytime in today's session to re-roll one die roll. It can be an attack roll, it can be a hit roll, it can be a damage roll, it can be anything you want.
Okay, thank you. Much appreciated.
You did leave out the best part of last session of Fog trying to get into a random couple's room.
I didn't want to throw him under the proverbial bus there. That's so rude. Let me in. P.S. Fog did interrupt some adult bedroom action by just clinging to windows trying to find Marvel. We all happy now with my recap from last session?
It was
Okay.
perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. That is going to bring us to the start of tonight's episode. As we pull back in, as you gaze upon the three now former members of your troop. As I've said before, their bodies eviscerated through deep gashes of some sort of thick-bladed weapon. Their bodies scorched with what appears to be steam burns as their skin is blistered and red and swollen in various places. And as you approach, the odd carrion bird is picking at what is left of their bodies now.
Sorry, I'm writing down notes. I am going to rush towards the bodies just to scare off the birds in what seems to be a state of disbelief. She doesn't realize that
Aye.
she's screaming. Huh?
Aye.
I?
You run to the bodies.
First person.
Never mind.
Oh,
Jesus.
I said I.
Okay.
Did I not say I?
Just move on.
What is happening?
Move on. Sorry.
What is happening? I'm running towards the bodies and shooing away the birds. And I don't realize I'm screaming. In what seems utter disbelief.
I lean over to the other new companion I have made and kind of whisper loud enough for them to hear over the screaming. Do they know that those people, important people?
Those were our friends.
I wish to determine when the bodies died. Can I make a medicine check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Looking at the bodies, and you've had more than enough experience with kind of determining these sort of things. It appears that they have been expired for probably about 10 to 12 hours now.
I'm gonna, again, on all fours, just start walking, not to the bodies, but around, and just keeping my eyes on a lookout for anything, whether that be footprints or just something that would give us a like what or who did this.
Sure, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Okay, 18.
Okay. You kind of get low and begin to scan around, and it looks like something was walking on like blades, and you kind of begin to put two and two together, and the footprints that are left very much remind you of the footprints that Tuzi made. So probably not Tuzi because you knew exactly where they are, but something of very similar origin.
Metal. Big. Some small.
Is this something big or something small? I'm confused.
Both. Some big, some small.
Multiple.
Yes.
I pull out a small notebook and I'm going to start briefly sketching the wounds that I see on the bodies to try to determine basic kind of autopsy on the spot to the best of my ability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna slowly walk up behind Mac and just very quietly just put a hand on her shoulder.
Abe, you would see my knees buckle and I just go to the ground. And I'm no longer screaming. It's essentially more like more crying. More tears for like fallen companions. I'm on a hairpin trigger tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. So if I actually do start crying, great, keep it in. Because I'm remembering all of the good memories, all of the fun that we had, you know, many nights spent at the taverns, and now I don't get that with them anymore. I don't even think I would notice Abe putting a hand on my shoulder.
Definitely, I'm standing in silence, like recognizing that you're going through it, but like I do not give as much comfort as I probably normally would, because I'm just standing there grinding my teeth, thinking to the fact of that I'm the one that told them to come here. I'm the one that said leave town. I'm the one that said wait for us.
Doctor?
Looking up from my notes. Yes?
Can you determine cause of death?
I'll kind of walk forward slowly, but keeping a little bit of distance. You said they had gashes. Each of them had something specific in their death, right? One of them had like a giant like wound in the face. Am I recalling this correctly, Game Master?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
They, at the end of the day, the cause of death is multiple lacerations, as well as the steam burns not helping, but unlikely that that would have been the cause of death. It's more likely that they bled to death from the lacerations.
Well, based on the state and the positions, it seems to be... Can I tell if they defended themselves to any capacity?
Yeah, just with the going off the roll you did before, there is marks on their hands in the form of defensive wounds, as well as the half orc does appear to have the most amount of wounds, which you gather is he was the one kind of up in the front trying to hold these whatever attacked back, and the Herringon and Elven woman were both more quickly dispatched, we'll say.
Well, it looks like they fell in some form of combat, defending themselves from something, and if our frog friend is correct, some sort of blades, something with metal, at least. And I would guess they probably bled out, if anything, just based on the wounds I can see without a thorough examination.
As he
I'm
says
not gonna
that,
allow that.
as you say that, Lila heads her way up and begins to lick the wounds on Longrut.
I kind of grab at her collar very gently, like near where her chest is, and I pull her back. And I just mutter, "No. You're gonna get sick. No." And I like shove my face kind of against her shoulder blade and just try to steady my breathing and my emotions.
They left on a cart with all of our stuff. Is the cart still here?
Roll me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
You do see the cart. It is a little bit further off the road, kind of. It's kind of made its way out a bit. More than likely, the horse that was pulling it began to run based off this attack, just from what you're gathering from the scene. Begin to run off the road. Eventually, the cart catching something, snapping the mooring, and the horse was able to escape. So your cart is a little bit off to the side there, broken and angled off. With a natural 20, you do see the kind of the bedding that makes up some of the cloth and stuff that you keep the cart in with the cart, because you do spend some time on there. You do see it rustling a bit as if something is underneath the blanket, kind of moving about.
I approach and very, very carefully quickly remove the blanket.
Okay. As you remove the blanket, you see another one of those scarabs there, and it instantly turns to attack you.
Okay. Fun.
It is damaged. It is damaged, however, so you are able to kind of put a hand on it and restrain it down.
Okay.
Without actually engaging into combat.
Okay. If I grab it, then I would like to kind of pick it up and hold where I know the steam vent is as of my last interaction, and hold it away from my face, and kind of whistle over to the rest of the group.
He is holding up something you have all seen at this point.
It's your friend, Fog. Possibly.
Because he wouldn't have gone down so easily.
I don't know what gives you that inclination, but sure.
I'm gonna walk over and just kind of looking at Mac. Won't get too close or anything. And I'm gonna gesture towards the closest person to you, like point to myself and then point to them, and then place hands out, like kind of like a. Do you mind?
Go for it.
I'm only going to place 2 fingers on, like, I'm not touching their skin, just the clothing, and I'm going to cast mending, and I want to go around to all of them and mend their clothes back onto their, like, basically make it look like they weren't torn to shreds. Like, their body I can't fix, but I can prestidigitation and mend their bodies to make it at least look like when we bury them, they were buried in clothes that aren't torn. But yeah, I'd take some time. I know it's a minute for mending, but just take some time to do that while everyone else is talking.
I'm gonna turn to Fog and just be like, you hardly know me. So why do this for them?
Dead or dead. They deserve some peace.
You gonna help me dig?
I'll wet the ground around, and then you just dig up.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have like any spells to help with digging, but yeah, I'll just.
Can you use thaumaturgy to dig?
Oh,
Possibly.
Shit.
I don't think so. There's another cantrip for that. There's Shape Earth.
I don't have Shape Earth.
I'm just gonna wet the ground, make it easy. Like wet the ground in specific parts to like slope in, so where you're digging, you can just throw mud out.
Yeah, just point of clarification. The grounds outside of Shamel, you are north of the Agrid Mountains, so it is a green area, which is one of the reasons why this is a major destination. So there is soil, there is grass, there is, the deserts pick up south of the Agrid Mountains.
Does anybody show interest in the flailing robot in my hands?
After my analysis, I will walk over to look at the robot.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say.
While I keep the robot's vent facing away from you, I hand it to you. Just quietly offer you the robot.
I will take the robot, and I will, being this close to it and kind of in a, I guess, operable state, I want to use this time to analyze it as I would a body and try to break down its anatomy, at least mentally, so I have an idea of how these vents work.
Okay. I will say roll me. Let me look here. Oh,
God, I'm ready. I got it.
Oh my god!
Got it in hand.
roll me an Arcana check, but I'll give you
Oh,
advantage because of
Okay.
you, like it's because of you attempting to look at this through an anatomy.
Okay.
Style.
All right. That's fair. Yeah. No, that's a good point. All right. That's not. Okay. Well, it was about the same. 15.
Okay. You kind of begin to look it over. And as you do, you can see that the vents and like the piping, all of it seems to link back into that center glowing red dome. And as you kind of turn it
Okay.
over, you see it is a sphere. Like it's not just a dome on its back. It actually is a fully spherical shape that is centered inside of this scarab-like automata. You can see a thick piping kind of leading up to where the mandibles are, and you gather that whatever this steam kind of attack, it is directly connected to this sphere in the center. The rest of it seems to have piping to the joints that are using some sort of like steam powered actuators. So it's all giving very much like this steampunk styled automaton that is powered by whatever this center sphere is.
Are the venting for the steam visible enough to be accessed from the bottom, or is it like all internal?
So you can see the red glow kind of up whatever this big
okay.
thick hose is. That's how you're kind of able to notice it. It is under armor, but you can see like the kind of shifting metal color. You know how metal when it's heated gets that shifting color? You can see that from where this center hose is just underneath the armor. And it's very difficult to look this thing in the face right now just because it is still active, but you do see runes as you kind of like angle its head. You can see runes are on the inside of whatever this piping is in its mouth that lead directly into the center.
I'm gonna look back over to where Fog is and see if he is in the middle of anything.
If we're done, yeah, if we've dug everything up, we'll probably I'll help put the bodies in the holes and then give Mac a nod to like give you some time with your friends and walk over.
If it helps, what I was doing was I was going to get a shovel from our stuff, so we can trade
Nice.
places.
We'll trade. All right. Yeah, I'll walk over and just kind of watch you do what you're doing and see if there's anything I can pick up from this thing, Scarab.
When I'm gonna grab a shovel from the pack, and as I walk past you two guys looking at the scarab, I'm just gonna mutter, "When you're done with it, fucking kill it." And then I walk over and I'm gonna help dig.
He seems violent. I like him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill it.
I want to dissect it. Although that's not entirely what you would do with machinery, I suppose. I was going to ask you, my grung companion, do you have any knowledge of how to open it up so we can see the venting inside?
Start by breaking his legs off.
I figured it'd be a plate or something, but I suppose that would be a first step. Not what I'm used to doing.
How do you eat crab? If it's alive.
I often don't eat crab, so I would not know. Do you often eat crab in the desert? It's impressive. I don't know where you find it.
I'm gonna point back to the city.
They sell crab in the city?
It is a port town.
We were attacked on a ship.
Would you like to start? So,
Yeah,
got
first
to
thing I'm
hold the scarab in place.
First thing I'm doing is trying to grab the legs and snapping the legs at points of which I'm not trying to damage the actual pipes. I just want to break them so they're not functional anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, like just even if it's just disjoining them, I want to make sure they can't reach up and stab or run away. So where it's just the body.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you use your tinker's tools for this. So go ahead and roll me I'll say strength and then add your proficiency bonuses for
I suppose I can't help in this situation. Because I do not have knowledge of how Tinker's tools in this context work.
I'm just imagining that what he takes out is one of those little things that you use to crack a crab claw.
Big size.
One leg at a time.
So you said strength and then proficiency?
yeah, I'll give you your strength and your proficiency bonus, and then I'll give you advantage because you are all intelligent enough to understand mechanics.
That is with advantage, that's a 17.
Okay. In short order, you begin to slowly neutralize, we'll say, the scarab automaton, and I mean, its head is still active, and you get the sense that this thing can and will use its breath weapon, but
Okay.
you don't see an easy way to disable that, because that centralized piping is covered. So you get a sense either you're gonna have to crack it open to damage that, or stuff its mouth with something to stop it.
I'm gonna grab a
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna grab a rag
Mhm.
and hand it to Mariville, and I'm going to flip it over like on its stomach, dig a hole, shove its head in the hole, hold rag on head.
You have strange ways of doing things. I will do that.
Yep. And then as soon as you do that, I'm gonna grab another rag, put it on your hand, then put my hand on top of yours. And at that point, I'm going to then eventually just start trying to pry open the back, just to see if it gives at all, or if there's any spacing that I can go in and unscrew, or if there's anything I can see.
Okay. As you begin to attempt to pry this open, I will need an athletics check from you for this.
Give me something good. That's a 7. That's a 5.
That armor is well in placed on its back. It is the thickest part of its armor, and it is the most secured. So you're not able to pry it off without seriously damaging that neck joint and removing the head, essentially.
The other side seemed a bit more open.
It's thinner. It's a thinner armor. It's essentially just a plate. It's like a skid guard on a car. It's just a thin, essentially, sheet of metal to protect it. So definitely more access there, but that is also like that armor is built directly onto the sphere, so you do run the risk there of damaging the sphere, that central sphere.
Okay. It's gonna die. Flip it over and push its head in the same hole. I'm gonna try to take out the sphere. I'm going to try to take off the bottom half. So yeah, just gonna flip it over and just hold head down.
I have to step away for a second, so continue without me.
Yeah. But yeah. Going to attempt to either pry open, if not, find a way to just take that off, take that bottom plate off.
Okay. Roll me a quick investigation check. You can add your Tinker's Tools proficiency. Because
Well, if I had that, then it's good.
Because you're you're actually investigating this mechanical thing, so I'm going to give you Tinker's bonus.
All right, then that's a 22 if I had that.
Okay. All right. As you flip this creature back over and you begin to examine it, it is all essentially one big piece from looking at it normally, but then as you begin to investigate it, you see the very bare line of a separation between this bottom armor and where the sphere pushes out. And with that, you begin to pry underneath the armor, and slowly and pushing down in the sphere, you are able to kind of pop it out of this rivet, essentially, that it's placed onto. Opening up this undershell, you see, as you look at the one side, just covered in runes. As you look deeper inside, you can see mechanical actuators moving as steam lines power each of these limbs. Disabled limbs because of you, but it's still the inside portion of it is still moving, attempting to do something with itself. You see that central tube grow red hot as it expels steam into the rag and into the ground. Just its attack going nowhere, but it's just desperate in this moment to try and do something. And you see that sphere in the center. The metal looks cool, but you see around it runes glowing red hot. And you see those tubes of steam coming off of it from the inside out to each various limb.
I want to draw diagrams of this in my notebook.
Okay.
Is it a handy dandy notebook?
It might be one day.
Marivelle Skidoo, you can too. I'm going to, as I see you doing that, I'm just going to place a hand on the throat and activate my arm blade.
Okay.
Yeah, so just attempting like point blank range arm blade kill this thing.
Sure. As you do that, the blade jams through. Roll me dexterity saving throw.
That is a 20.
Okay.
Rolled a 19.
You take half damage as steam erupts out from this vent that this new hole you've put inside of its neck. So you only take 5 points of fire damage. But now steam is pouring out from there as the head is just completely flops down now as it is unable to move.
I'm taking out the stone. Now that
What stone?
it's... Oh, not stone. You said there was something in the center? Like the very center?
Yeah, it's that sphere.
Sphere. I'm taking out the sphere, not the stone, sorry.
Okay.
Like everything that encompasses that, I want to basically take the engine out of the machine.
Sure. You reach in, kind of unclick this from its housing, and pull it out. The openings that were there, like where each of those steam ports is connected, as you twist it in its housing, all of those holes seal shut as this whole sphere seems to rotate along an axis in the center, closing off all those things, and it allows you to pop it out.
Okay. The scarab core. Yeah, what's inside?
It is just now a sphere with runes across the surface of it.
Okay, my bad. I thought you meant that I could it twists and opens.
It
I was gonna
twists
be like, cool.
closed. Like it twists and it will have openings where all the vents go out to. But to
Right.
remove it from the housing, you have to twist it. And now all those holes close. So whatever is inside this is essentially sealed inside.
Okay. I need
I
ingredients.
wish to write that down in my anatomical notebook.
Okay.
I'm gonna run out of pages so fast.
I need ingredients.
You
And
can
I'm gonna place.
you can twist it back into the open position if you decide to.
Okay. Well, I mean, twisting it back open. I'm guessing it just opens up all the holes again, and I can see through like how the ports would be added.
You would see the openings to the center, essentially, of whatever is in this sphere.
Great. Yeah. Then I'm opening it back up.
Roll another dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. So you walked me into that one. I was gonna put it in my bag, and you were just like, no, die.
Marivelle just watching you burn yourself twice.
That's a 12.
Okay. You take 9 points of fire damage as steam erupts out from all those things. You see, all of you see this steam push out and begin to fly itself up into the air. And you see this long hooked nose of some creature push out from the steam, almost if the steam comes alive, looking at you all before it flies off into the air.
Is this normal with your machinery type things?
No.
Additionally, do you require healing? I noticed you were blasted with hot steam twice.
Yes.
Healer's kit. I will be healer's kitting.
Okay.
Yeah. Just gonna put the core in my bag to see if later. See if later I can try to identify it. Same thing with the skull later.
9.
Nice. Yeah, for the remainder, I'm just gonna. Oh, for the remainder of my health, I'll go ahead and say I'm just gonna touch my chest and cure wounds.
Okay.
Which is
I would recommend not opening giant balls of steam anymore.
worth it.
If you say so. I'm gonna wander back over to where the other two are.
I'll remain sitting there and doing it and just trying to figure out where as much as I possibly can. I'm at this point I'm kind of just out of interactions with people because I'm more focused on what just happened and what that being is. And
Roll me a
everything
quick
like that.
Arcana check.
17.
17. What languages do you speak?
Grungan common.
Okay. And you don't really know any spells. Okay. There are some sort of arcane runes on this sphere.
Okay.
And I would say you've come across mesfits in your life. That was the steam variety that just came out of that.
Mesfit.
Small elemental goblin-esque creatures.
Moffats?
Mesfits, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold, not even turning around to look at them. Just gonna hold it up, Mesfit, and then go back to tinkering with it.
Is it Mesfit or Mephit?
Mephit.
Yeah.
Yep,
Method.
my bad.
Mephit.
Okay.
I've heard Mephit before, but I was like, look, it's D&D. I don't know all the creatures, man.
That's my fault.
Mesfit might be come from Mesphitopheles, because that's how that's spelled.
I think I had it. I was thinking of something
It's
else.
Mephistopheles.
Mephit.
Method. Yeah, he just method.
I don't know what that is. Probably.
I'll just say the exact same thing as to what you told me. It is just refer back. But elemental.
Joe, would I know what a method is?
I would say you and Abe can both roll. Either one of you roll. Either Arcana, any relevant skill, I would say. So it could be Arcana. It can be History. I would even give you Nature.
I got a 14 on Arcana.
I got a 13.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Especially you, Abe, being a druid, you would be well acquainted with methods.
I notice it, and I definitely clock the weirdness of it, and I make a face, being like, I'm a little upset that it's got away, and am continuing to dig.
Mm-hmm. And then also, I'll give you this as well, Abe. No chance in hell would a method voluntarily be inside of a not elemental construct.
Yeah, kind of figured. Yeah, that is definitely odd.
Okay. After a good bit, eventually you are able to dig the holes for your fallen bandmates, and you bring them in, lay them to rest, eventually covering them back up with dirt, and are able to give them a moment, if you'd like, to say something.
I won't say anything. Instead, I'm going to pull out my lyre and start singing what is essentially like a lullaby that my mother would have possibly sung to me as a child, but instead of in common, it would be an infernal.
Okay.
We're not perfect people. I know where they're going. You hope for the best, but you can expect the worst.
While she's singing, I reach my hand into my pocket and I fiddle around with the card that's in my pocket with the book on it, and I think about it for a second before removing my hand out of my pocket, and I just go, "Sorry," and then I walk away, letting her sing.
Huh? I'll stop myself and just, huh?
That was to them, not you.
Oh. Okay. And I'll pick up the notes again. Would I need to roll anything for this show?
I won't make you roll for it.
Okay.
As you sing your friends off into the next life, you see 3 onyx feathers begin to fly, catching the wind, drifting across. They individually kind of catch the ground just above each of their graves, standing up almost as totems to your lost friends. You feel a hand on your shoulder. And you look and there's nothing there, obviously. But there's a moment. You almost hear the laughs of your friend. So I bring up the what? You hear the laughs of Felon. You can almost see her dancing. that violin tucked underneath her chin. You see Longrut. His thick, guttural laugh as he watches Felon dance. And you see Drew as she sits off to the side, her hair or her ears tied behind her head. That disgruntled look on her face. But you see the faintest crack of a smile. You see them kind of look towards you and Abe in this last moment. And as their visage kind of floats off into the sky, you just hear that lone violin following along with you as you sing. And as they say goodbye to you and Abe, the sky grows quiet as you finish your song. And you're left there in your own thoughts.
I'd like to respectfully pluck the feathers from where the mounds are and kind of interlock them in braids.
Okay.
And then the last one that we put on the last one that was on Medru's grave, I want to kind of add to my belt.
Go ahead and add 3 raven feathers to your inventory.
That's a secret musket for later.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do in this place before we continue on? Is the goal still to make our way down to Ank'Harel? Okay. Let me ask this of you, Aberama. What did you want to do about the cart?
I mean, there's not much point in the cart anymore if it doesn't have a horse to pull it, or, as dark as it is, a band to use the instruments inside of it. I don't know. I think I'd walk over and I'd collect as much of the necessary camping materials that are there, and kind of string them up in various kind of make a makeshift. I don't know what to call it. The only thing that's in my head is in the old movies, a guy has a stick with a bag at the end of it, something like that, and then just strap it to my back, and just I'll be the pack mule.
Okay.
Of as much as I can carry.
Okay. I'll say you can go ahead and add 12 rations. There is a bit of money in there as well from your bandmates. All of them obviously had money that they carried among themselves. Probably not on themselves, but there was money that was there. So you can go ahead and add another 70 gold to you guys' treasury.
Okay. I'm going to leave 1 gold coin on each of their graves.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take everything else.
Okay. And then you can go ahead and add, if you so desire, 3 bedrolls, kind of like one of each of the essential stuff that you would typically find.
Cool. I'm going to be figuring out how D&D Beyond inventory works for a couple seconds.
Good luck.
I will do that.
Okay. All right. With that, unless there's anything else you guys would like to do, as the morning sun is now drawing closer to that noon time, you begin to make your way south, finally taking off on this adventure to see what it is exactly you guys are trying to find down in Ank'Harel. Down in Ank'Harel. As this journey commences, I'm going to need someone to roll me a d20. Okay, go ahead and give it to Steph.
That's a 1.
Oh no.
Okay.
It made a fun little noise when it...
It was the sadness.
All right. So it's raining, obviously. It hasn't stopped raining.
Right.
It's been raining the entire time. Never gives up.
Fits the
And
scene.
It obviously is slowing you down. The roads here are not equipped to handle rain of this magnitude. So each step is a sloshy. That's the word I was looking for. Sloshy, muddy mess. And unfortunately, you're only able to make yourselves about half speed of what you would normally be able to accomplish in a day. That being said, you make yourself... Yeah. You make it about... I'll give you just to the entrance of the pass through the Agrid Mountains before you can feel night begin to approach. And you begin to decide to set up camp, unless you wanted to proceed through the night, if that's what your guys' choice is. Okay. So, you begin to set up camp. What's the plan, guys? Do you want to set up tents, sleep out in the rain?
I think I go directly into Carney mode and start setting up tents.
Okay.
Looking for a tall tree.
In the mountains?
Well,
Hey.
you're just at the entrance of the pass through the Agrid Mountains.
Okay.
Right.
You're not actually in the mountains yet. I will send you
There'd
guys
be trees in the
something.
mountains.
Yeah, I was gonna say I live in the mountains and the trees are ginormous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was thinking like Rocky Mountains.
Grab up a
Stone
tree,
Face Mountains.
Put it in.
There you go, guys.
Let's take Bikini Bottom and move it over here.
Tell me if that comes through good.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
That'd
So
be
you can
good.
see you're just at the entrance to the Agrid Mountains there. Easy enough. I'll give you fog to find a large tree. I'll say you didn't have to roll for it. There's plenty of woodland in this last bastion before You make your way deeper into the sands. Your favorite place.
Just because you said that, as I get up in the tree, I'm just going to shape water around myself as like a thin layer around myself and just like sigh in bubbles, just staring at the sky.
Okay.
Look, I gotta be happy with what I got for right now.
I have no survival skills, so I want to get out my healer's kit, and while everyone else is being a productive member of the party, I am... Well, I'll wait for the tents. But during the night, I want to just take a short rest, and I want to spend the rest of the time studying the mark on my hand, using my healer's kit, a needle, and some thread.
Okay.
I want to basically micro-dissect my hand to see if I can figure out what this weird anomaly that appeared is.
Oh, okay. Just shoot me a message to remind me what this is exactly, because I think I know, but I
Yeah.
Okay. So, as camp is set, I'll give you, Abe, that you're probably able to get a fire going, even in this more not fun conditions.
I have a +5 to survival.
Yeah.
So-
Not even gonna need to roll. You're able to very easily set up a fire and kind of make it at least comfortable in the shitty conditions. But rations are kind of passed out to everyone. Food is eaten for the night, and eventually you all begin to bunk down if there's nothing anyone else would like to do.
Yeah, I very much I sit by the fire and go back into my meditative state.
Dang elves.
I'm an elf and a monk.
The meditator of meditate.
Yeah.
Basically invented it.
The master meditator.
Okay. Roll me a medicine check, Marva.
My favorite. My favorite roll. Oh, natural 20. I'm very happy.
Let's go.
As you begin to cut into your hand and fold back layers of skin, there's nothing there. It is
Son of
literally
a
just
bitch.
a mark on your hand.
I will patch my hand up.
Yep.
Very annoyed.
You take 1 point of damage. Not that it
Oh,
really
of course.
matters to
I
you,
would hope
but-
so. I'll heal it instantly,
Yeah,
but I hope
not that
so.
it matters at all, but you take 1 point of damage.
All right. I'll put a bandage around my hand and just ignore it for
Okay.
now.
That being said, do you all kind of lay down to go to bed?
That's
Okay. All right. That being said, as you all lay down to rest, eventually drifting off to sleep, who has the highest passive perception? You know what? Don't worry about it. Let's say
I don't like that.
Let's-
I'm
I don't
only
like
taking a
it.
short rest, if that helps. Would I be awake?
It doesn't.
Damn it. Oh well.
I'm technically not asleep.
Two of us are not asleep then. Does that help?
Doesn't.
Damn it. It's gonna be the lightning strikes.
Nope, that
Oh,
happens
no.
in the morning.
Damn.
I just gotta get the right thing up here.
Gonna get jumped by 3 bears in a trench coat.
They're all bear cubs in a trench coat. Just like the 3 brothers from Brave when they all get turned into bears,
Mhm.
just triplets.
That was my exact mental image.
Yes! Just the boys, get the key.
I closed the only. I have like a bunch of different encounters up and ready. I closed the only one that is the one I needed.
Nice.
Damn.
Sick. Okay.
I guess no encounter then. I mean,
Oh no! What a
whatever will we do?
Okay.
Well
What a
rested.
nightmare!
Ow. Okay. Marvel's 1, Fog is 2, Makaria is 3, and Abe is 4.
Hell yeah.
See, I don't like that.
I need you, Makaria, to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck me running. Okay. Gotta pick on the person with
I was about to say, don't play. I'll set this whole damn place on fire.
I am going
I'm
to
just
use
waiting
my
for the
heroic
day.
inspiration to reroll
Oh
that.
yeah. I'm waiting for the day I just get only ones. Just any day now. It'll happen
Do you
eventually.
see that? That is cocked!
That's
Oh my gosh.
that is ridiculous. What the
Hold on. You guys saw that shit, right?
On my screen, it didn't land on a number. It was on its
Yeah,
side.
it was cocked.
On my screen, yeah.
14.
Okay. So you succeeded. Barely.
I don't know what I succeeded, but I'm hoping I find out because I don't like this shit.
Being attacked by dementors.
So your maximum hit points are not reduced by
Oh
this,
my lord.
but you take 26 points of damage.
Dear gosh.
Like right now?
Yep.
Well, guys,
Did you eat
it was
Taco Bell
nice
Are you
before?
down actually? That might be
Like
down.
I'm
That's like more damage than we all have.
Yeah, you must have ate something at the or like it doesn't make sense.
down. I'm on death saves.
Is there like an explosion that happens, or there's like a chant?
No.
It's dementors. Just
There is the briefest
Invisible
moment,
dementors.
Makaria, where you feel your life being drained out of your chest. As you open your eyes, you see this black, shadowy creature floating above you, its hand just pulling that life force out from your chest. You see these glowing golden eyes above you.
Can I punch it with fire?
No, you're unconscious.
Well, fuck.
I will give you the chance. Do me a favor, roll one more d20.
Joe, why do you hate me today?
incredible.
I'm gonna kill myself, I swear to God.
I mean, he's actively killing you, so I don't think you need to worry about that.
If you failed that con save, you'd be dead.
It was nice knowing you guys. Apparently, this is my last session.
What'd you roll?
A 4.
Okay. You attempt to squeak out some last gasp of breath as your life is drawn from your chest. But the words fall silent on your lips. And you feel that darkness pull across your vision as you slip the veils of life and slip into unconsciousness. Everyone go ahead and roll me perception checks at disadvantage.
You have to
So
take the
pissed
first
off.
one.
Nah. Okay. All right.
That's a 12, my dude.
Okay.
I don't know where my dice
I
went.
got a 14.
Okay.
I got a nat 20. And now I'm pissed I can't use it.
Sorry, my dice rolled all the way across the room. 1 second. 14.
So it was what? 12, 13, and 14?
Two 14s.
Two
Add
14s.
14 too.
Okay. So, Abe and Marvel, you hear the faintest squeak as your mind slowly begins to come and your senses begin to return. And both of you look towards the direction of where you heard it. And you see Makaria, her hand kind of reaching out towards you, Abe, trying to wake you in this moment. As you see her vision, her eyes fade as the light begins to slowly drain from her vision. Her hand flops to the floor. And that's where we're going to call it. That's where we're going to go to break.
Ah, damn it. Damn you,
No!
Joe.
Oh no, Joe!
All right. We'll be right back, guys, for our first official map encounter. We'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. See you. Well, nope. That's a blank screen. That was a blank screen, guys. Let me try this again. I'm gonna have to fix something, guys. Actually, no, I will not. I have it all set up here. Stand by. Copy. I never did this. Paste. Haha. All right. While I fix these cameras, everyone go ahead and roll me the thing you do with when you roll for combat.
Initiative.
Thank you for that word.
Investigate. Okay. Oh, I rolled high for the first time in.
Oh, actually, you don't roll yet, Tech, but you can keep your roll.
You're asleep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm still asleep in the tree.
Oh yeah, you're in a tree. Oh boy. All
Just
right,
taking a little nap.
taking a little snooze.
I don't even need to move. I'm just gonna roll over and face down on the tree and just be like, "I got you guys."
Okay. And then we're just gonna roll another one.
I have probably the highest initiative score that I've ever had, but I have rolled like shit every single time.
I've been playing a monk for the last 5 years. I have never rolled above a 15 in initiative.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't happen.
Monk is my second favorite class, probably, and I haven't played a monk in a while, but I like monk.
Whew. All right.
Yeah.
We are back, gentlemen and ladies, and everyone else. And I am going to try and not kill my party on episode 2.
Kill us, kill us.
Healers
kill us,
kits.
Kill us. TPK.
Here for a fun time, not a long time. Let's get it.
All right.
Very fair, very fair.
All right. I need 25 to 20.
It's gonna be a while.
Okay. 20 to 15.
Yeah, 19.
You don't count.
You're unconscious.
But you said you wanted them anyway.
No, I said forget it. What'd you roll, Macaria?
17.
Just hit a natural 20 death save. Come on.
15 to what did I say? 2015. 15 to 10. Abe, what'd you roll?
13.
Marvel.
13.
Who has the higher dex?
I have +2. Yours is probably higher.
+3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and what'd you roll, Tech? I'm sorry.
19.
19. Okay.
Fog snoring goes first. Next.
And remember, your companions and pets and everything like that go on your turn for simplicity's sake, so you will be responsible for handling them. I will not be reminding you guys about it because I cannot keep track of that many things. That said, starting off the top of the initiative is going to be our little Wraith buddy.
Real does not like this.
It's gonna kill Cam immediately.
Yeah.
I
over.
know!
Death blow.
I didn't want to be part of this campaign, it's fine.
He is gonna move to the next closest target, though,
Oh,
Which-
come on, man.
is Lila.
Oh, okay. All right.
You can't kill the cat.
I agree. Don't kill any cats. That's
Yo, did we create a stat sheet for her?
It should be under, like, snow leopard or leopard or whatever.
just use a leopard stat block.
Yeah.
Although that also may be an insta kill.
Oh.
I don't know the leopard stat block as well as I know others.
Just use. There is no leopard. It's tiger. Use the tiger stat block.
Heard.
So, that is going to be. Oof, that's a lot. 20 to hit, not natural.
Yes.
Okay. Then it is gonna 22 points of necrotic damage. Have also make a Constitution saving throw for Lila.
Okay, never mind. I was about to say, oh, they lived.
I don't know where. How many hit points?
22.
22.
And you have a +3 to con saves on Tiger or on Lion? Or are you using Tiger? Tiger, I don't know what Tiger's is.
It's a +2.
Okay.
I have it up in front of me right now.
Okay, alright.
9.
Okay, so her maximum hit points are reduced by 22 as well.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad then.
Okay.
Well,
that is actually really bad.
It's not as bad as it could have been.
It could always be worse. That is going to bring us to the end of our little buddy's turn, which brings us to you, Makaria. Go ahead and roll a death saving throw for me.
Come on, get a crit. Goodbye, get a crit.
And if you decide to use the thing I messaged you, make sure you tell me so we can narrate that.
Okay. Do I just hit the little death face or roll a d20?
Roll a d20.
What do I have to beat?
10.
Yeah. That is a success.
Okay.
This is crazy music for this encounter.
Soncraft. It's great for its convenience. Sometimes it doesn't have the best music.
No, I'm vibing. This is great.
And I am seeing that my background for my battle scene is fucked up. So I apologize for you guys watching this with the giant white screen that pops up every once in a while for the background.
No.
I will fix it for next episode. I apologize. Okay, Makaria. That is one success, and Lila, it's Lila's turn.
Lila is going to she's gonna try and claw him. So.
Okay.
That is a 21.
That will hit.
Alright, she did 10 slashing damage.
Okay. Okay. You see Lila kind of pop up using half her movement speed, because I assume you understand.
Yeah.
She pops up, swipes a claw through, and hits this ghost-like apparition. You see her claws kind of pull through this fabric that is hanging below it. You see tiny shreds kind of appear in it, but it doesn't seem like it takes the full amount of damage.
And shoot, there's nothing I can really do unless he gets an opportunity of attack. I'm gonna have her move just a little closer to Mac and in more of a kind of defensive stance.
She is able to move in a way that does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So you're good on that end. Anything else you want to do?
Not for this round.
Okay.
Until I'm back up.
All right. That brings us up to Abe.
Okay. I would like to move within range of the guy.
Okay. So you stand up and are able to move up.
Cool. Then I'm going to use my cantrip of Primal Savagery.
Okay.
So my quills stand on end and my fingernails grow a little bit. So question. Since it's been a while since the last time, would my focus points have come back at this point, do you think? Or did we not get enough of a rest, or...
No, you've had a full rest since your last encounter.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to swipe it. I'm gonna smack him.
All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
I'll have a pitch while you're at it.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. So then with that one, I'm just gonna do this because my d6 is not as lucky. That is a 7 and a 5. 7 plus 5.
12.
Damage. Yes, 12.
Okay.
12, and then I'm going to use a focus point, and I'm going to flurry of blows him. I'm going to hit him again.
Your attacks are not considered magical, correct?
No. The second one, so the second, the 5 is acidic.
5 is acidic.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Never mind.
I've
All
never
right,
played a
so
druid before, so I don't know how that works.
You are able to strike it, but your hand, you feel it kind of slide through the creature, and you do feel a little bit of resistance. So you're hitting it, but it doesn't seem like it's doing as much damage as you would have hoped.
Okay.
And the acid doesn't seem to add anything extra. It also seems to be not spreading as much as you would have expected it to.
Okay. Then instead of flurry of blowsing it, I'm just gonna take the chance, and I'm just gonna yell to the rest of the group. I don't know what the fuck this is. Wake up.
Okay. Fog, you do wake up as this yell goes out. So you will have your turn in the initiative order when your turn comes up. Does that end your turn, Abe? All right, Maribel, you're up. Are you
You're
talking,
muted.
Maribel? Because I think you're muted.
Spending half my movement to stand to start, I get up from prone and I peek out the tent, and I see this figure. Can I see the unconscious
Yep.
Mac?
Yep, easy enough.
What am I more worried about? I'm gonna roll to find out. Okay. I grab my healer's kit, and I'm going to make my way to Mac in a way that avoids standing next to the creature.
Sure.
And I will... Oh, sorry, go
yeah,
ahead.
No, that's not possible.
Not possible?
only
Can I
way
not
to position
mantle
it-
that? Or no?
Mantle it?
Yeah, like go over it.
With half movement, no. Not with...
What
with
if I
only half
use
movement.
feline agility?
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, sorry for the camera.
I'm pretty quick on my feet. When I need to be.
Yeah, I'll give it to you with
I
your
need my
feline agility.
glasses.
I slink through the back of the tent. Kind of slink through the other side. All right, healing time. Okay, this is going to be complicated. Is it just an action? I don't have to roll anything, do I? I just rolled a heal. Okay. I'm going to use my healer's kit to quickly bring Mac up to 12.
Okay.
And at the end of my turn, I'm going to kind of draw my cane blade. And I'm going to run it along the front of my paw and kind of squint at the cane for a moment and fill with adrenaline and use my crimson right
Okay.
which will deal 3 damage to me, but my weapon is now enchanted.
All right. Perfect. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. That is going to bring us up to the top of the round. Fog, you're up.
Noticing I'm still in the tree, roll over. I'm guessing I can look down and see everybody's placement and everything.
Correct.
Okay. I'm just going to lightning launch directly at this thing.
All right. Go roll your attack. Excuse me. Go and roll your attack.
Okay. That is a 11.
You launch this lightning bolt out towards the creature, and it just whisks right through it, not catching any sort of tangible portion of it. Whether that's because you missed, like anything vital, or it's immune, you're not quite sure.
Okay, that works. Then I guess I will end my turn there.
All right, that brings us up to this little guy's turn. His little buddy, my little friend.
Little.
Okay. He is gonna just go ahead and move through you. Abe. This just pass right through you. That will give Makaria an attack of opportunity. It's gonna be.
Oh, I'm absolutely taking that.
It's at disadvantage because you are prone.
I wanna. Okay, we're gonna try. Oh, God. Dirty 20.
That's with the disadvantage?
Nope. Hold on. Hey guys, remember how I said I'm gonna kill myself?
Okay.
I got a 9.
That you quickly just kind of whip out and try and slash at this, but your blade just slides underneath where this creature's kind of floating in place. It does move through you, Abe, and it is going to go ahead and attack you. That is an 18 to hit. Oh, yep, 18 to hit.
Sorry, that hits.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Where's my Constitution? Right there. 15.
Okay. You take 21 points of necrotic damage.
I'm down.
Okay. But you are not instantly dead because your hit points are reduced by that much.
Okay.
You fools.
I almost dropped my dice again.
All right. That is going to bring us to Makaria's turn.
Amazing. Ooh. Shit. Because Lila can go at the
Please
same
don't
time.
get hit. Please.
Mac is gonna stand up. I'm going to stand up. Guys, please just come with me. I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna stare at this wraith. And I just look... Not necessarily... Like, this is a new level of anger. I'm gonna... With half movement, do I still have enough movement to...
You could get there, yes.
Yeah, I could. I'm gonna take the rest of my movement to get within range of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to actually use... This is something fun I can do. I'm going to do... Of course, my 2-weapon fighting, but I'm gonna do a slashing flourish.
Okay. Real quick, because this is a new table, new character, and stuff like that, I will point out you could, because you'd move your allies on your turn, you could move Lila into a flanking position to have advantage on your attack.
I will do that. Thank you, Joe. You're amazing. You're doing great, sweetie. Yeah, I'm gonna do a slashing flourish. So let us pray. $12?
That
Oh, that's
just-
with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get to kind of reroll that. Does anybody remember the command to reroll? I'm gonna keep that 12 because it's the higher of the two, right?
That 12 is higher than 9, yes. But it still does miss.
Okay, but I still do have another attack.
You
Does
also have
anybody
your
remember
Bardic
the command for
Inspiration,
advantage?
just as a heads up.
Bardic Inspiration you can't use on yourself.
Oh, I apologize. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, fun fact. Bards can do it for other people, but not themselves. I'm trying to remember. I know there's a, Oh, dice gods, give me something good. Would this still be at advantage?
Yeah, you're flanking. You have advantage on all your attacks.
I'm going to end myself.
Okay.
Just right now. I'm gonna fall on my own sword. And then Lila is gonna do another claw attack.
Okay, and her
At
attacks
advantage.
Yes, her attacks are at advantage as well.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 damage.
Lila the goat.
Yep.
I need
Okay.
it here, guys.
So again, her claws slash through the specter, but they don't grab as much as you would have hoped. Which
Yeah.
brings us to Abe's turn. Go ahead and roll a death saving throw for me, Abe.
Nat 20. Nat 20. Come on.
There's a 12.
Okay, that is one success. That brings us to you, Marvel.
I hate this. Would I be able? No, it's not worth it. All right. Well, I can't heal everybody. I'm going to run up to the Wraith on the opposite side of Fog.
Fog is up in a tree, so
So wait, it's still opposite side visually. is what
I'm
I
just
meant, yeah.
I was just letting you know, like, it's not going to be able to be flanking considering his elevated position.
Fine. I'll be okay, I think. Well, I'm still going to roll to see if I can hit him using my sword.
Okay.
For reference, this is considered a magical weapon, as it
you.
is crimson righted. Does a... Well, it's a 19 before I add the modifier.
Yep, that'll
So-
hit. His AC is
okay,
13.
all right. Okay. So, oh man, there's just a lot of dice. I forgot how many dice I have to use. Because I get sneak attack, I get blood right, and I get my weapon damage. Okay.
Correct.
The weapon damage is only, or the Crimson Right deals fire damage, to be specific.
Okay, that does not seem to do as much damage as you would have hoped.
That's fine. I will be doing... I need one more. I've miscounted. My weapon damage is going to be 9.
Okay, that, because it is magical, seems to do the full amount of damage.
And then as a...
I don't believe you told me how much fire damage it does.
3.
Okay.
I can't... I guess I'll hit it with my dagger as well as my bonus action, even though I don't think it'll do much. It is non-magical because it's not enhanced with the Crimson Rite.
Okay.
It's a 17 plus 4, so it's 21.
That'll definitely hit.
And it'll do max damage, so 6.
So, okay, reduced to half is...
So overall, I did 9. If you're halving them, it's 9.
I did
1.53.
Yeah, I went through the whole thing.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
That's rough. That'll be my turn.
All right. All right. Top of the round is Fog.
I don't think I have much going on here, but I'm going to grab a dart out of my bag, roll it up in my tongue to use my bonus action to apply poison, and launch it at it.
All right, roll your attack.
Will be a high number, right? It's a 7.
That goes right through him.
In my turn.
You don't want to move at all or anything?
No, just come down there and get one shot.
Please come down and give me advantage, please.
I'll drop down.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's going to bring us to the Wraith's turn. He is going to move directly through you, Marvel.
Of course.
Go right
an
behind.
Opportunity of attack.
Yes,
2.
you do.
We get
as
2.
as well as Fog. You get an attack of opportunity as well.
He should move 1 square further down so the Panther also gets an opportunity.
Why? I'm gonna.
Opportunity attacks are done with just unarmed strikes.
Unless you have a weapon.
Unless you have Warcaster.
Yeah, or Warcaster.
Okay.
I love having a DM in the party because it like I'm not the smartest person in the world, so
I have memorized the book.
it is
I
very
got
helpful
you. I'm
to
here.
have someone have my back with rules.
Would Lila also get an opportunity of attack?
No, he
Still within
the
5 feet.
Wraith didn't move with out of range.
Yeah.
I can't even blood maledict it because it's a wraith. And
So
it doesn't
because
have blood.
I would rather not. The claws are more damage, but this is actually more damage. I'm gonna unarmed strike, so it's contact with skin. And
Do they get...
There's no skin on a ghost, just so we're clear.
Does
well, yeah,
Mac
it's a
get
ghost, so we shouldn't be able to stab it
yeah.
either.
Okay. So,
Does Mac get advantage on the opportunity attack? Because it would have been flanking as it leaves the range.
I'll give you an advantage. Sure, why not?
I've actually never had that happen. So I'm like, I wonder how that works.
Okay, I got a dirty 20, you guys.
That'll hit.
Alright, I won't look up the rule later and we'll just assume that's how it works.
Yeah, fuck it, who cares?
10
Let's
piercing damage.
go halved.
and your weapon is not magical, correct?
It is not magical, but I can technically spend a bardic point. Oh, am I allowed to use slashing? Am I allowed to use a slashing flourish to deal extra damage?
Is it a reaction?
It is a Oh, it's on my turn. Never mind. Fuckity fuck.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
I love my rage, guys. I love my rage.
Okay.
Please
end?
low roll.
That end. All right.
Please low roll.
I almost said is that end of turn, but it's still my turn.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No, it's the end of the turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Next in the initiative.
Everybody shut up.
He's gonna go ahead and attack you, Marvel, because you're the most dangerous person. to
Being a
him.
problem.
Yep, you're the only one being a problem right now.
Fuck, I should have just healed Abe.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit me. I don't have much health.
Yeah, I rolled like dog shit. 7.
Thank. All right. Whew. All right.
But roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, great at con save. No, I'm not. Why? What? Okay, never mind. I'm horrible at con saves. Yeah, I'll just take the negative maximum. I rolled a
Okay.
2.
Okay, thank you.
DM needs something, you know. Just
Yep.
a little
Gotta
bit
give
of
me a little
something.
win here, guys.
What is a win?
Your pain.
I'm dying.
No.
Someone please cure wounds him. I can only hit so many people.
Makaria,
Wait,
you're up.
yeah, let's go. Mac is just gonna walk over. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I am going to walk over to Abe and kind of pat him on the chest and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
So that is going to be 6 healing. And I'm just gonna mutter,
Wake up.
"Get out, big guy."
5 more minutes.
If I'm not allowed to die, neither are you.
Fine.
All right. Anything else you want to do, Mac?
Lila wants a piece of this chump.
Okay.
Get him, Lila.
He is going to go for biting.
Go for the bite. All right.
Let's go.
Go for the big bite. 15
That hits.
and 6 piercing damage.
Look at you doing 3 piercing damage.
It's better than nothing. Come on, guys, please.
Okay. Abe, you are up. You are now conscious once more.
Big man on the block.
I stand up. And I do the only thing I can do until we level up one more time. I punch him!
Okay. I'm assuming you move 15 feet to flank with Lila?
Yeah.
Good morning. How was your rest?
I'm in pain.
I figured.
That is a 24.
You have advantage, don't forget, because you are flanking.
24.
Okay. That definitely hits.
That is an 8.
So halved.
Then I'm going to spend a focus point and hit him again.
Okay.
Still advantage?
Yeah, it's
Or is
always
it
every
just-
attack is
okay.
advantage as long as you're flanking.
Heck yeah.
Punch that bitch.
16.
That hits.
Cool. That's another 8.
Awesome. As you give him the 1-2-zy, you are pulling apart bits of this kind of black fabric that makes up this creature's body, and you see that it is starting to visibly show some of these wounds as the fabric-ish mist that makes up its body is showing holes as it kind of this form shifts in front of you. It's starting to look a little rough. Maravel, you are up.
Well, isn't he just so pretty? Yep, 2 more attacks.
All right, good.
all I
Roll your
can do.
attacks.
yeah, that's all I can do. 17 on the first one.
That hits.
And I'm gonna get a lot of dice. I keep forgetting how much dice I get as a blood hunter. Okay, fire damage is 3 again.
Okay, so
So-
that is halved, just so you know.
Yeah.
So that's
I
only
just-
1 point of damage because halved rounded down.
Yep. But my other roll was a lot better. My other roll was max damage, which... Oh, I didn't even add 2. Okay, so it's actually 14.
Okay.
And that's magical / sneak attack.
Yes.
Whatever sneak attack is considered.
I always just consider it whatever the weapon damage is.
That's a good way to do it.
So 14.
I
Okay.
don't like this individual very much.
As your blade slices across, you see that little bit of embers kind of flickering behind it. You slice through the creature, and you see this massive gash appear through the form of the wraith, leaving this big wound in it. And you see its whole body kind of begin to crumple over in an attempt to kind of bring itself back together as it is hanging on death's door in this moment.
As I'm getting pelted by this awful rain. I'm gonna go for my second attack.
All right.
Which isn't really, it's a crit, but it doesn't really matter on a dagger, I guess. Okay, so it only does 8 non-magical, so not
Okay.
very much.
Just the way I do crits, because I think this is the first time it's come up. It's whatever you roll, double,
Oh, it's the same value.
and then
I
add your
rolled the same number,
modifiers,
so-
but just as a heads up.
Oh, and modifier. Okay. Next time I'll know. Next time I'll know.
So it's 8
Slashing. Or piercing. You piercing. So
piercing
half.
halved is 4. Okay. Still hanging on, but just barely. Did I end your turn?
I just pull my dagger away. I look at Abe. Hit it a little harder. Please.
I'm
No,
doing
turn.
my best.
You got them. Muscles, use them.
They aren't magical, just a lot of hard work.
And did that stop you before?
Fog, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. Try to give everybody some advantage on getting rid of this thing.
Okay. I don't need to roll anything for that, correct?
Dex save.
Save.
Dex save?
Yeah.
14.
Are you angling it so it only targets the Wraith? I'm guessing. Because it's an AoE, isn't it?
Each object within. Yeah. Your choice.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay. Everybody gets advantage on attacks on them.
Okay, well then it's gonna be the Wraith's turn again.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, definitely gonna do its life drain attack on you.
It's gonna crit and I'm gonna die instantly.
That's 22 to hit.
Yep.
20. Roll me a con save.
Okay. Well, I'm down because I heard 20. I don't have great con saves either. Okay, 18. I rolled well.
Jesus Christ, you guys got so lucky. Yeah, 25 points of necrotic damage is drained from your body.
Just kind of stumbling over on my side. Good luck! Unconscious.
Oh, no!
Weapons drop to the ground.
Mac, that's gonna bring us to you.
2 times in 2 days, man. Incredible.
You know what? Mac personally, I'm personally just gonna walk up to Maravel and just kind of affectionately pinch his ear and just be like, "Come on now, pretty kitty. It's time to wake up." And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay.
Cause fuck you, you get to live. 16 of points of healing.
Gee, level 1? Holy! Alright.
All right.
Yep.
You're back up, Mac.
And
Marvel. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Mac?
and Lila is gonna take another big old chompy out of. Oh fuck, never mind. That's a 12.
Well, you're still at advantage because
Wait,
Advantage.
oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yay, 21.
that'll hit.
I really want the Panther to kill it.
10
It'd be so
Piercing
funny.
damage, so halved 5.
Oh, how do you want to do this?
Yes! Let's go.
Oh, I love this. Have you guys seen Aladdin?
No,
When
no,
Raja
none of us have
rips-
seen the movie that
No,
came
we've
out in
never seen a
1990.
What indie
Hold on.
film are you talking about?
Specifically the scene where Raja has the piece of cloth in her mouth
Mhm.
from the suitor.
Yeah.
She's gonna launch herself forward and like because obviously it's a wraith, so she's gonna phase through it. But she's gonna come out on the other side looking very smug and proud of herself as she's got like this almost ghostly like piece of fabric in her mouth. And
So-
sit down and be all,
Lila, you see her launch up and her claws kind of press through this spectral visage, her mouth clamping down on this the black semi-translucent cloth. Biting down, her paws press against the tree that the creature was backed up against before launching back and landing directly between you, Mac, and Marvell. Her claws kind of pull up and pull that little bit of fabric down, pushing it onto the ground as it's beginning to float away. She kind of brings up another paw and kind of begins to pat at it, almost like a cat playing with a dead mouse. She kind of begins to pat it around before putting her mouth down, grabbing hold of it and holding it up to you as this fabric is dissolving away in her mouth.
I grab her jaw and I start just kind of wiggling her head playfully back and
Scooches.
forth and just muttering just how good of a girl she is and that she's getting better with her confidence and how proud I am.
As it dissolves from her mouth, you see her kind of get confused for a second.
Okay. That's enough of that.
And that is going to bring us out of combat.
I just kind of stumble backwards and just go, what the fuck?
Standing on my cane. You know, I'm not a fighter, but y'all are rubbish. You're not. You, gosh. I'll just stumble back to my tent. Just-
Back up the tree I go, and laying back down.
Okay.
I also
I'm
lay down.
gonna once again walk over to Abe and just kind of like do that like playful like tap on the face.
Ow.
And I'm gonna be like, you aren't allowed to die. Got it?
Then stop being haunted by ghosts, Miss Mac.
I didn't know that would happen. Joe, since we're out of combat, am I just able to use another Cure Wounds at
Yeah,
level 1
course.
for Abe?
Yeah, just mark it off and go ahead.
That's another 5 healing for you.
I'm going back to sleep.
Do it.
Okay. You all go back
I'm
to sleep.
also trying to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all fall back off into the sweet release of sleep. Go ahead and all of you roll dexterity. Perception checks for me at disadvantage.
I was about to say, Dex saved me. After it's incredible.
If we get haunted by another ghost right now, I'm leaving.
With advantage, you said? Or disadvantage?
No, disadvantage.
All right.
11.
10.
18.
Okay.
22.
Fog and Marvel, you both drift off to sleep eventually for the sound of something crunching in the woods near your location stirs you both. And as you both kind of shake awake, I believe you both have dark vision.
Yes.
You see this large elk-like creature kind of making its way around your location. You see it, this large antlers kind of pulling up from the top of its head. And as the both of you stir, you see its eyes flip over towards both of you. It freezing in that moment as sound or something is, as your movement has drawn its attention. And there's a few solid moments of just perfectly standing still before it begins to make its way off.
You're a good man, Arthur.
If anything you two would like to do in this brief moment.
Can I make a nature check on what the animal was, or was it just a big stag?
It's just a big stag, a big elk.
All right. I was about to say if this is a fae or something.
No. Nothing about
I'm
it.
going hunting. No.
Nothing about it strikes you as anything but a random animal making its way through the night.
Just looking up at Fog up in his tree. How do you stay? You have your bubble? How do you stay in the tree? How do you not roll over and fall?
You didn't ask me that when I stuck to your window.
I had more pressing matters at the time you were sticking at my window.
Dicking. It's just slap hands. It's I slap my hand on slap hands. I slap my hand on the tree and pull up a bit of a mucus showing, and then just put my head on my hand and go back to bed.
What a fascinating creature. I go back to bed.
Okay. The rest of the night seems to remain uneventful, though none of you would realize that as there is no one standing watch. Eventually, the sun begins to crest over the horizon just off to the east, and you... Fog, I'm going to say you're the first to awaken as being the highest up in the tree. The sun basks across your skin, and even in this more woodland area, it is still hot. The humidity is very much there, and the way the mountains are just to your south, it is pushing all of that humidity and that weather pattern back on itself. So you're in the weather is very oppressive even in the morning. But for you, it feels pretty comfortable. You're not feeling it too much and as your eyes open to see the sun rise on another day, a lightning bolt streaks down from the sky, slamming into you and Mac.
Fucking hate it here, you dickhole.
You're a hell of an alarm clock.
You both take
That
10
is the
points.
worst alarm clock in the world. It's
You both
effective,
take
but
10
it
points
sucks.
of lightning damage.
Healer's kit time. Can I go around and just healer's kit them because I'm waking up?
Yep. As the boom of thunder erupts centered in your camp, you all are quickly awoken, and you see both Mac and Fog, their hair or skin a little singed as that faint trail of anime steam pulls from their head.
I look pissed.
You're all
there with
just-
Your hair, you see Mac's hair just out to here.
I just have Toph hair in the morning. That's great. Amazing.
We have to be getting some really cool scars from this, though.
It's
The
true.
best scars.
Yeah, just the nice lightning bolt pattern scars.
The coolest. That being said, the day arises. You break down camp. If there's anything you guys would like to roleplay specifically, just shout it out and we can switch off to that. If not, camp is broken down, and you all begin to trek southward through the pass.
Did we successfully get a long rest?
Yes, you
The
did
second
all the
time?
rest.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Good.
Mac 11, Fog 8 for health. Fog's physiology confounds me. I don't know how to repair it yet. I need more practice.
Just gonna cure wounds myself just in case.
Okay.
Just in case Joe throws another.
Right.
God, you proud of yourself, Joe?
I am incredibly humble. I feel like I am probably the most humble person you've ever met. So I
Ever,
wouldn't say
maybe.
I'm proud of myself, but people have said that I'm pretty fucking fantastic, and that is something to be proud of. Though, as a humble person, I wouldn't say that I'm proud of it.
Sure.
Right.
Right.
Another anatomy to study. I put out my notebook. All right.
Okay. That being said, I need someone to go ahead and roll me a d20.
16.
Okay, 16.
Go.
Even so, with the rain slowing you down, it is fortunately enough not as heavy as it seems to have been yesterday. And you are able to make relatively good time. Throughout the course of the day, you're able to travel approximately 50 miles south, bringing you one step closer to Ankara. You are now thoroughly in the desert, which, if you've ever seen rain fall on sand, you understand that it doesn't absorb super fast. So
Gonna be a great time.
yeah. The rain just kind of begins to flow across the sand, so you guys are having some trouble in traversing these dunes, but fortunately enough, it doesn't seem to slow you down today. Eventually, you find a spot to set up camp once more, and another day begins to set. You all go to sleep at the same time once more?
I'm gonna stay up and watch.
Maybe we should do rotations this time.
I am a nocturnal animal.
All right.
Sure, I'll do a turn with somebody.
I'll stay up with him.
Okay. Then I need you both to go ahead and roll perception checks for me.
Wisdom is my main stat. I rolled okay.
22.
Natural.
That's better than me. All right, I rolled a 16.
Okay. As the first shift comes and goes, the pair of you sitting up on top of one of these dunes, not far from your party members. The wind kind of glazing across the tops. Shut up, Tech. I saw your head move. The wind kind of cresting across the top of these hills, dragging bits of water and sand from the rains. A pair of you look out, and this is a pretty well-traveled road. And off in the distance, you can see the faint bits of a fire from some other troop that seems to be not far off and ahead of you on the road. But nothing else seems to draw your attention. Nothing seems to threaten your party for the evening. You have a moment to yourselves if there's something to say.
So, what made you want to become a doctor?
I was very good at it. Kind of a boring story. My hometown was
is what it is.
raided by marauders of the desert. And they killed many people. Just so happened, I was pretty good with a scalpel. And so, I became the town doctor. For a short period of time before I left, but nonetheless. That is to say, my fathers hated that I became a surgeon of any kind. So I left for that reason, among a couple others.
That was a very roundabout way of saying you just like cutting things open.
I will not deny that.
Figures.
And you were part of this band?
Yeah. It's nothing really special. I mean, they are special to me. Don't ever get that twisted, because if you do, I will tie your tail into a knot so tight your descendants and your ancestors are gonna feel that shit. You got me? But I didn't have much growing up, so they really became my family after... You'd never believe this, actually. I'm an elf!
I'm so surprised.
I'm not being sarcastic.
Neither was I.
Yeah. Yup. Music always just was a passion, so when I found people who wanted to actually be around me and didn't care where I'd come from, I, found myself wanting to be around them more. People aren't necessarily my strong suit, which is why my circle is only 2 other people on this planet. So... I know Lila's not people, but you're a cat person, so, cats can be people too.
Anything is a living being, and living beings all have some level of autonomy. Why would one living being be judged different than another? They're all the same thing, they just have different parts that make them whatever they are.
Yeah. And I mean, Abe is Abe. Sometimes you can't necessarily get a good read on him, but other days his face has subtitles. Or subtext.
What's a subtitle?
I've never heard of such a...
No, his face has got subtext, Don't really have to read between the lines with that book.
Well, good talk. I'm gonna stand and walk towards his tent.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over and just tap the side of Abe's foot with my own and be like, your turn.
Why?
Who else is gonna watch? Thug? He's got his own thing going on. It's your turn.
Is that any trees?
Slowly
There's
push
sand collecting on the outside of his bubble. He's like a bubbler crab.
He's sinking slowly.
Slowly push myself to my feet, and I'm just like, I mean, I'm starting to trust the fog more than the cat, so...
I'm still awake.
I was talking about the actual cat.
Oh.
Someone's feeling self-conscious.
And walk over to the fire.
Damn. Somebody's protecting.
Okay. As the second shift goes and takes its turn, Maribel, I'm assuming you wake up fogged, or do you just rock?
No, I'm not even gonna try. He scares me.
Okay.
I don't know how to wake him up. He has a giant bubble.
Don't burst it.
I'll ask him sometime. Not tonight.
Okay.
I will tell Abe if he sees any ghosts. Do say.
Give a holler.
Wake me up.
Before you go.
Okay. I need you to go ahead and roll a perception check, Abe.
I go blind.
Okay.
I got a 7.
It is just darkness. Just
Gonna get
darkness
killed by
out
a
there.
wraith.
Yeah.
And dead.
You're unable to see the moon through the clouds above, and the darkness just kind of seems to envelop you as rain is just pattering in front of you. Even sitting inside the relative little bit of cover that you're able to give yourself through setting up various rain catchers and diverters. You're a well-trained, I almost said Carney. Why can't I fucking think of the name?
Rhodey?
Rhodey.
That's my Rhodey.
I was like, could not get Carnival out of my head. What did I watch the other day that had carnivals in it? And it was just.
I also said that earlier.
Oh, is that what it was?
I myself that way.
Why is
True
that
Carney
just in my
fashion.
head? Yeah, the Rhodey in you is just well trained and well adept at making road life comfortable. And while you are comfortable in this moment, you are not very perceptive. But as the hours tick by and the sun begins to creep over the horizon, that storm swells for another moment, and both of your party members are struck for 4 points of lightning damage. As the lightning bolt
Heck.
wakes.
They're fully healed.
Wakey, wakey.
At this point, I wake up with the healed kid in hand walking over.
We should
What?
electrocute Joe when we see him in real life. Just for
Bring a
fun.
taser.
You know what's funny
I
is
have one.
I have been tased before, number one.
Taser.
And I also have a old medical shock machine. Like,
So we have options, is what
so
you're
you
saying.
got options. We can do this.
Marvel
We can do this.
is
Sorry.
trained in
Com-
medicine. All right?
Completely
That's all I'm saying.
unrelated question. What's the next con you're going to, Joe? So I can buy
what-
tickets really quick.
Where is it? You know?
Just let me
hotel
know.
are
I'll
you
bring it. It's fun. It's a good time. It's a great party game.
Tase your friends.
Yeah.
My street name is Taser Me Elmo.
Taser face. Anyways, okay, I need someone who hasn't rolled to roll me a d20.
I have a dice. I will roll. I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Very mediocre day.
Yep.
All
The-
days suck. It's raining.
The rain carries you forth through another day, and it does not slow you down, fortunately enough, as you make your way down through the next 15 miles, about bringing you in just about, with good travel, about a day away from Ank'Rel.
Nice.
Eventually, you set camp back up, get things set up, and who is the first to take watch?
I will do it again.
Okay.
I can
Bye.
do it as well.
Okay. The pair of you take watch. Both of you roll perception checks for me.
18 again.
15.
Okay. With an 18, as the night ticks on, eventually you do see something different. As through the desert, you see a group of individuals begin to make their way towards the firelight of your camp.
Hey, Abe, you expecting anybody?
Everyone I know is dead.
Well, that's not true. You know Fog.
It's true. And you. And Mac.
Well, to keep that the case, we might want to talk with, and when I say talk, I mean you talk, and I'll have a knife ready. There seems to be a group over there approaching. Can I point it out?
As he points, Abe, you are able to kind of notice a group of individuals beginning to make their way towards you. From what you can see, probably about 3 to 4, though the way their figures are, there may be more.
Okay. I try to like remain as nonchalant as possible and kind of like lean over what I'm sitting on and like try to kind of nonchalantly throw something into Mac's tent to make noise. And then just like kind of act like I'm stoking the fire as they approach.
Can I stealth?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Let's go! 22!
Yeah, you are easily able to slip between the rain and your
Oh,
positioning because of Abrama's like knowledge of road travel. You're easily able to slink off into the lower levels and begin to make your way around.
While I do that, I'm gonna be ready to cut my hand if something happens.
Okay.
But I'll be hiding.
Mac, you feel a rock kind of fly over and hit you, stirring you from your sleep.
I'm swords in hand out of the tent, like opening of the tent, and I have like the little ahoge, like really bad, just somebody better be broken, bleeding, or dying for you to wake me up.
I make like a clicking noise that Doug can't make. Like I click my tongue and kind of like nod my head in the direction of the approaching group.
Like to roll a perception check, Joe, if I'm allowed.
I won't even make you roll a perception check. As he points out,
Okay.
as he points them out to you, you are able to notice the group approaching.
Well, that's not good.
Think you should take a seat, Miss Mac.
Well, why is it always me?
You
I
can go back
sit
to sleep
down.
if you want. You
I
told me
sit
I'm not allowed
down.
to die.
It's true. I did say that. Now's not the time to recall. Now's not the time to quote me. I sit on the ground, like swords poised out in front of me, just wrists rested on my knees, kind of gently.
I'm stoking the fire with a stick.
Okay. The first to kind of make their way into an area where you're able to get a better look at them is this large, bestial-looking individual. His face kind of pulled back with these long ears, fur covering his entire body with bits of leather that are in places just to protect his vital organs. It being the desert, they're put only over the areas that are going to actually be necessary. You see these long layers of cloth kind of pulled up and pulled over his head in this dark tan color that gives you the sense that this person, who is a bugbear as he gets closer, is used to hiding in the desert, as these clothes are meant to kind of blend him into the background. As he approaches, you see this thrown over one shoulder. You got this long steel shaft in his hand. The end, it would kind of strapped down you see improvised spikes on the end of it. He kind of looks over you, he kind of sticks his tongue out and licks one of the long canines that pull from his jaw. Bit of a late night to be out here, is it?
We're traveling. It's just stopping on the way.
Stopping in my area, are you?
It's a desert. Kind of hard to tell where borders are drawn.
You should have seen a toll booth not far back.
We sure didn't.
Well, my boss ain't gonna be too happy with you coming through our area without paying a toll.
What's the payment then?
Well, how many are in our area? He kind of begins to look around.
I'm gonna have confidence in the sneakiness of my friend. 2. And a cat.
Just remind me, Cam, did you roll stealth?
No.
No, right? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, where's
I
Fog
didn't.
sleeping is the question. Is he out in the open or?
Definitely, he's never out in the open whenever whenever I'm resting.
He's
So like,
somewhere around here.
yeah.
He's
So
over
if
the
the
Dune Hill.
if the tents are, let's say we found flat ground. If the tents are somewhere, he's not where the road is. He's on the opposite end of wherever the road or where traffic would be. So he's hiding. He's gonna do his best to hide. If he's walking around and looking, then he's just gonna notice him.
Okay. But you're not directly in the camp, you're kind of off to the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I,
Yeah.
hypothetically, because I'm watching, kind of, would I I mean, there are organized groups across the dunes,
Mhm.
and being that I grew up in the dunes in a small village attacked by camps, would I be able to make a check to see if I would recognize what this individual is a group of, or no?
Yeah, sure.
Or
go
what
ahead
group
and
they're
roll
a part of?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Roll me we'll say history check.
Okay. My history is 2. I'm assuming this isn't a fey fiend or undead, so I'm
No.
gonna get a 15.
Okay. As you kind of are looking over at this individual, you recognize one of the markings on his shoulder with this large crimson X. The details of it, you're not particularly certain. With a 15, like you don't have, you're able to kind of like pull out the various gang.
I know he's
insignias.
part of one. I don't know which one.
Right.
Is kind of the idea.
Um,
Yeah, gotcha. Cool.
You do know that this gang, typically that prominent X is what they go by.
Okay. I will keep waiting.
Okay.
2 and a cat.
All right. Well, I think for today the toll is 20 gold. We'll give you the cat discount.
What if we don't have 20 gold?
Well then, what else?
We're fleeing from an attack.
I'd like to
Okay.
haggle.
You like to haggle, miss? What are you offering?
Your life.
I'm gonna. I'm assuming I hear this.
Yeah.
All right. Can I?
7 gold.
Oh, okay. I'll let that go. For it.
And I want to do a persuasion check.
I'm gonna make you do an intimidation check because you're threatening his life.
As soon as
Oh, I
you
never
say,
threatened him.
The words
I
you
never did
used
that.
would indicate threats.
I
as
was
soon as you
jumping
say
off
that.
Abe's head does what I just did. It just says,
Just, mm. Be a natural 20.
For a total of what?
25.
You see his eyes kind of turn towards you and narrow a little bit. And you see that as you threaten him, you see the grip on his mace kind of tighten a bit and kind of turns his attention towards you. $7 gold?
10 if you're nice.
Oh, I can be pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 10. And I'll put on my best smile. How's that sound?
And then you fuck off, yeah?
I'm happy to fuck off.
Oh, great. I'll just toss, like, in a small pouch, just toss 10 gold to him.
Kind of puts his toes underneath the bag through the sand and just kind of gives it a little flick up, snatches it out of the air. Pleasure doing business with you.
maybe you should put lights on your toll house next time so we don't walk past it.
That'd be a help, yeah?
We'll make sure to do it. Welcome to the land of Zalin.
Good night.
Good night, dear.
After they walk away,
Yep, they begin to drift off into the darkness.
I'm just gonna walk out of stealth. I really think they would have been good subjects to, analyze, look into. But I like the way you handled that. It was pretty interesting. Effective, if nothing else.
I mean, efficiency sometimes is just the best course of action.
I go to bed. Good talk.
Okay. Anything else anyone wanted to do for the last bit of the evening?
I'll stay awake for watch.
Okay. Huh, Fog is just sleeping. Missed. All
Fog
of
is
this.
living his best life.
No one woke me up on any of these nights. The last time I woke up was people were dying.
Getting
so,
struck by lightning.
or that. But like
Yeah.
every time I
Worst
wake up,
alarm
I'm hit
clock.
everything.
Ever.
So
That being said, as sun rises, you both take 4 points of lightning damage
Love
as
of all that's good. in
another
life.
lightning bolt strikes down.
Lightning bolt followed by needles and thread. You're both healed. fully.
Salves?
No. Only the
Um,
most painful healing methods.
it's never a good
I
time.
think you just want to
Never a good one.
Needles.
That being said, your journey continues on for one more day. We're not going to roll for it because we are getting ready to wrap up for the evening. But as you begin to approach into the city, the sun behind you, as you're traveling south, the sun begins to start to set in the west as this last day begins to draw to a close. Even with the rain pouring down, you see the desert just kind of stretching out endlessly behind you. As in front of you, rising out from the heat haze of the sand, you see Ankara. Almost appearing like a mirage made real. You see tiers upon tiers of sun-baked stone glowing amber and crimson beneath the rainy skies. I wrote this before it was raining. I apologize, guys. You see long banners of dyed fabric kind of rippling between the rooftops as you approach. And you hear the sounds of the city echoing out across the sands as you get closer and closer. As you approach, the air begins to thicken with life as spice, citrus, sweets, and metal begin to fill your senses. You hear merchants shouting, tools clanging, and voices overlapping in a dozen different languages grow as you approach. You could see off in the center, glowing almost impossibly blue and radiant, the oasis. A jewel anchored in the center of the city. Large blue pylons pushing up from the castle that lies in the center. As you enter the gates of Ank'Harel, in this last moment, is there anything you guys would like to do?
Finally, I can sleep indoors. Very happy about that one.
That's something you were worried about.
Well, that, and that the rain doesn't flood my home, but, you know, either, both. Take your pick.
I think I sent the tense up well enough. But fine.
Don't you bathe to clean your fur? That's super unsanitary, even for a doctor. I don't know if I should trust you with the healing packs anymore.
Believe what you wish. I do my job well enough.
I at least know one thing's for sure. You just like cutting things open.
Maybe a little bit. But not without a purpose. There has to be a reason. But more importantly, I think me and Fogg have a very important person to talk to for some simple answers to some very simple questions.
Where's Tuesday?
Sure, we can ask that too. That's
Who's gone?
on the list.
You can't say Tuesday's gone. Tuesday just walked off.
I never said they were gone. I was just, you know, there's a level of priority of importance. But if that's important to you, we can certainly ask. I don't want to.
It's the only thing that would be important to me out of this.
Who is Tuesday?
Metal Beetle.
Oh.
But
He was given as a gift, and then he took it back. So I want it back.
you might as well get your vial back while you're at it.
I'll give him more than enough when I see him.
As you all enter into the city, some of you returning home, some of you returning for the first time in some time. That is where we're going to end it for tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We're going to really quick let everyone shout out everything they're doing for this week. If they are doing anything. If not, they can shout out their socials. Cam, let's start with you.
Me?
Yeah, you're Cam, aren't you?
Okay. My brain is not. I have brain. My brain's not working. Hi everybody. It's vampire_Camille. I was piloting the lovely and apparently intimidating Macaria's Sweet Tongue. You can find me at vampire_Camille in both Twitch and TikTok, and Vampire Camille TTV on Instagram. I have really nothing going on. I might be streaming Saturday and Sunday, but we'll see.
Jake.
Jump scare. My name is Jake, also known as Jake the GM. Earlier today, my most recent thing and most notable thing is I released a brand new playable playtest module for my open source TTRPG called Frontiers. If you want to check it out, it's on all my social medias at Jake the GM or at hackmd.com/@Frontiers engine. I played the borderline sociopathic cat Marvel, who is ready to get some work done.
Tech.
You, everybody, might have forgot my voice. I slept through most of this episode. So,
And he did it with the best of them.
yeah. Sleep and rain. You can find me everywhere at TEKFROST. Big thing that we're doing right now is Hen House. I've been spending most of my time meeting with some people who have a lot of knowledge within their own culture and taking a bunch of notes. I do plan on eventually starting to record some of these interviews and talks with people and posting them to our Instagram. We have some amazing, and I mean amazing, people who want to just get the word out about their own culture, their myths or monsters before the game comes out. That way, not only does it show we did our due diligence of making sure everyone is shown responsibly and respectfully, but also can enlighten some of you guys, because believe me, there's a bunch of myths and monsters out there and a bunch of misinformation that I feel like would just be fun to hear. Other than that, we have another episode of We Were Here First. For those who don't know, that is the first book of my 3-book series. I am putting up on Webtoons. We have another episode, episode 10, episode 10, that will be released next week. And then every month we will have one coming out after that.
And Doug, I know you got stuff going on. Let us know.
That's me. I am Douglas. I have been piloting Aberama, or Abe, the elf monk that wishes that he was asleep the whole episode. I'm Tales of Pantheons on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. And yeah, next week I have our parallel stream to my Scion campaign is happening on Wednesday, so we will be live. So watch us and then watch my VOD, my other group's VOD. But tell them you love them. But then also, I was able to make a big announcement yesterday, is that my Scion crew has been asked to play in the Onyx Path Con in June. So really, really cool. We've been interacting with the team that makes Scion, and yeah, it's been awesome. So I'm really excited. Follow for all those things for more cool stuff on our end.
Awesome. I'm Joe. You can find me over New Age Geek, New Age Cosplay, where I do cosplay stuff every public. Don't worry about any of that stuff though. You can find me back here on Friday for the other table we're doing in the same world during the same time. Shattered Seas. See how these two stories are going to overlap. We got 4 different players. If you're watching me on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. And if you're watching us on Twitch, Amazon Prime is free, and we would love your support. I've got nothing else. We're going to raid Nerd Immersion. Cujo is one of the players on that table right now. And Cujo, I love Cujo. He's an awesome guy. So shout him out, give him the support. I've got nothing else. If you guys got nothing else, stick around for the raid. Show our love to them. I love you, geeks. Good night.